All right, we are live. What is going on, everybody? We got cool. Everyone, give me a little bit of time to set up this share screen. So today we're going to be going over booster boxes today in the Pokemon market. Cool. All right, what's going on, guys? Let me know if you guys could hear me. Go grab some coffee, go grab a drink. I got some blue Monster Energy. Had a long day, but I was having computer problems, so that's why I had to push it back to 6:30. But what's going on? What's going on? All right, there's one person in here. People will start coming in, but again, thank you guys for everyone for being here. In the future, there's no one here right now, but what's going on? What's going on? Okay, so we're gonna start with We're gonna start with bam. We're gonna start with Cosmic Eclipse today. So if you guys didn't watch my video yesterday, I did a full Cosmic Eclipse breakdown of why for all the new people that have not even explored the Sun and Moon era. I just wanted to put the plant in a lot of people's minds of what's possible when for the people that have not been here for too long. I think the oldest they go back to oldest big sets they go back to and they can refer to is like Evolving Skies. But I think if we look even further to sets like Cosmic Eclipse, it kind of shows us like a bigger potential and just like a booster pack. So again, why this booster pack is on your screen is because we just got the reprints, restock. It's the restocks of the Arceus V10s or V boxes right here. These right. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! Just freaking of these things right here, and they have Cosmic right here, and I think they're selling for MSRP right on the Pokemon Center, which is absolutely incredible. We're MSRP gang. And if that stuff can get restocked, we've seen what, like last month Fusion Strike sleeve blisters get restocked. Like what else does Pokemon have in there? So I just did a video right before this talking about the potential problems that booster bundles are affecting the booster box reprints. Really, like I can't see any other reason why there's so many damn booster bundles and collection boxes, but we just haven't seen a big booster box reprints. But yeah, starting with Cosmic Eclipse booster packs, like again, there's one in there or one or two in there. I have a few of those collection boxes. I'm glad I do, because it's just going to hold so much value just because Cosmic is in there. And we go, I mean, that's what, like a 65, sometimes 77 for the Piplup pack. Like that's crazy. So again, they are very, very valuable. This can be, and to me, this is where Destined Rivals is top is about $70 a pack, regardless of everyone's hyper fear and FOMO on that set right now. Let's go into Mega Evolutions, guys. Let's see if there's anyone. Okay, cool. There's 8 people in the chat. All right, cool. We'll go into Mega Evolutions Enhanced Booster Box. So I think this booster box is absolutely disgusting. We discussed this last Friday on the Market Watch closure, or maybe it was on the Reddit roundup on Saturdays. I mean, the booster box it's coming down, right? It's a very interesting piece. We're going to have to evaluate how we feel about this booster box in the next like 3 years. But I mean, it was from that last week, right? This is how fast things change. And it was like over 300. So now we're at 280. Not too bad. But for a brand new set that hasn't even came out, this is where we're at, guys. Like right off the gate. And I think this one is, I'm happy I grabbed mine. I got to get one on the Pokemon Center. I'm not trying to flex or anything, but I think the best bet is to try to grab one on there. Maybe try to grab one on Walmart, wherever you can online, and then just wait it out. Like see how this all plays out. It's not going to be the same as the Scarlet and Violet era, obviously, because these are extremely in print. All the mega stuff is extremely in print. Even though Phantasmal Flames, I just grabbed I paid a little bit more. I paid $40 over MSRP for that Phantasmal Flames UPC. I just want a few of them for my collection, and I'm happy that I did. But stuff like this, like if let's just say I missed out on this booster box for Mega, I'm just gonna kind of sit on my hands, just because for me as a booster box collector of the art, it just looks kind of whatever, and that's my biggest gripe about it. And for most of you guys, you guys say that's silly, but for me, it's a huge thing because I have to look at this booster box for for eternity until I sell it. Next, Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign is officially over $500. And it's pushing 6, right? I mean, let's go down to what's they're all listed. So we got one 550, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish boxes until we hit that $600 range. Pretty strong floor. And yeah, this Sword and Shield is just hot. And Sword and Shield was hot. It was hot in the beginning of the Scarlet and Violet era. Now it's just regaining that momentum, like back into. I would say by the end of next year, every single Sword and Shield box is going to all the popular. Sorry, let me catch myself. All the extremely popular Sword and Shield boxes are going to be $1,000. This is going to be $1,000 box. Fusion Strike is already there. Silver is definitely a more favorable box for collectors because of the Silver Tempest Lugia, obviously the Lugia on the box. Very, very good looking box. But yeah, it's just it just got silly. It seems like the investing crowd, maybe in the collecting crowd, I don't know what it is, but they just honed in on Sword and Shield, and they still went hard on Scarlet and Violet. It was a double bang for a lot of these booster boxes, and I never thought that I would see just such a hard push so fast to the upside for a lot of these booster boxes. But I got rid of my Chilling Reign because I just don't have any necessarily connection to any of the Pokemon. But that's a silly way to invest. But I was selling all the way up. So, selling one for $375, $380, $400, and I got my bread, and then I rotated it into just something I wanted a little bit more. So a box that I completely missed out on, which I'm pretty freaking bummed. And I sold a lot of the ETBs to grab one of these. I sold and Fusion Strike, but I ended up, like, I'm a trader as well, so I ended up getting into a long trade, a really good opportunity. And if that prints, guys, like, that's where majority of my portfolio is. I have like a little bit of stocks. I don't trade stocks, but majority is of my investments is in trading crypto. So when I see a better opportunity, and if I make a lot of gains, I'll go back and park some money into Pokemon. I think that's when I first got into the space, I didn't see or didn't hear a lot of crypto traders or crypto holders talk about Pokemon or parking money, rotating them back into Pokemon. But a lot of people in my group, they see like my Discord group, I have my logo or whatever. It's like, oh, you're in Pokemon? I'm like, yeah, I love Pokemon. They're like, oh, do you hold sealed product? I'm like, yeah. Like, and I was like, yeah, once this bull run is done, I'm gonna rotate some of my capital into some booster boxes to park some, park your money. And they're like, oh yeah, Pokemon's a great investment. Like, yeah. These are older gentlemen as well. These are people in like their 40s, 50s, 60s. So it's pretty cool to see the growth of that space, the crypto space, and then going into the some of these booster boxes, right? And a lot of people are here, and they know that a lot of big money is here, knowing that they can safely put their money in some sealed cardboard. But collections, like collectibles, were always like a thing. Collectibles, literally, people were parking money in collectibles for so long. I was just talking to one of my friends, my older Japanese friend. He's like in his 50s, mid 50s, and his wife collects Beanie Babies and Barbies, right? Like, she has like the special, I think he said like the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Barbie, like big Barbies, right? And it's worth a lot of money. That they have a lot of money in their garage. So it's just it's that all over again. Like, could we see that maybe with like we saw that with Furbies and like Tickle Me Elmos and like Labubu's now? But I think now the big money is moving into trading cards, you know, and the sports world right now. It's I follow a lot of basketball collectors, basketball card collectors, and some of the big name football guys. And even they were saying like it's the market is definitely slowing down over there as well. There's just a lot of junk product, and I think that's where we gotta tip our hats to Pokemon for always keeping us, you know, in the boat, if you will. They've done a pretty decent job for the most part, right? Not now. Now is an entirely different story. Now we're seeing scarcity of product. Obviously, that's why a lot of this stuff is $400, like this Destin Rivals booster box. But we're not the sports world, right? You can go to a Target or a Dick's Sporting Goods, you'll see a whole freaking lineup of basketball, football, baseball cards, UFC cards, and it just sits, right? There's not a lot of people that want that stuff. It's because those hit rates are so bad. Like, it'll tell you in back of like a blaster box or a prism box, and be like, oh, I don't like, I'm not, I don't open those boxes all the time, but it's like, oh, 1 in every 500 or whatever, right? But you never pull anything good. And if you do pull like something, it's like a $50 card, but you're spending like $200-300 on these on multiple boxes to pull a $50 card. And the way the sports card world works, it's like it's PSA 10 or bust. So you better pull a PSA 10 out of that 50, and then you better go to grading. It's not there. People don't really hold cards and binders like that in the sports world. So it's very, very interesting to see that they're over here in Pokemon now and spending a lot of their money and seeing the opportunity. And then there's so many people from that world as well that they're just good investors. They're just like, I see the value and I see the money. I see the money, the stock go up. I see the money printer go burr. Like, you guys are just sitting on this product, and I don't know anything about these Pokemon. So I'm going to watch some of these investor channels that can give us a better, you know, insight to some of these characters. And then I'm just going to park my money, you know, like these people do, like, and this is where my mind has been going since watching a lot of that content and seeing these people like double dip. A lot of them are just like, oh, $300 for a booster box of like the best booster box, being Destin, Prismatic for $100. They're like, oh, I would just buy a case of these for $1,000, $1,500, like $2,000. Like, these are rookie numbers compared to the rest of the sports card world. And that's where we're at, right? I made a video earlier this week, I think like 2 days ago, talking about the popularity of Pokemon right now. It's not only popular to Pokemon fans, it's popular to people that just want to make money. They're seeing all the opportunities, like the craziness of, and I do believe I have the Umbreon VMAX on today's video as well. Got to talk about that. But everyone was DMing me on Instagram this morning. They're like, dude, make a video on the Umbreon buyout. I'm like, what am I gonna say? It's just potential buyout. I think there's one left that I saw. We're gonna get to it right here on today's video, but I believe there was like one listed, which is just maddening. It's so crazy that's the case. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Or I'll just pull it up. Let's see. Evolving Skies. Take a sip really quick. All right, we can grab a damage copy for a K, which is just nuts. Don't pay. Don't. Dropping $1,000 on a damaged card is crazy. But anyways, over 2K, probably going to be a $3,000 card pretty soon. But let's see, current quantity. Oh, there's 33. Okay, there's 33 of them out there. But look at these sales, bro. Like, just huge sales. 28. We're there. What am I talking about? Like, sorry guys, I'm long day, very, very long day. Woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, and it is currently 7 o'clock at night. But yeah, 2,300, and right here we're right at 4. Like, we're right at 3K. What I meant to say is we'll probably be a 4K card pushing the end of next year easily. This is like no problem a 4K card. But yeah, and then we see the ones listed, right? Okay, 24, 24, 24, 24, 28. And then there's a lot of them pushing, but we don't I mean, it goes till right here. So it's not too many. There's not any $4,000 listing. If you guys want to list one at 4, be the first one to break the chain. But yeah, it's nuts that big money's here, guys. Big money is absolutely here. And that's the way of the cookie crumbles sometimes. There's a lot of people that are buying those simplified Chinese cards that are just pumping those things, and like it's the market right now just feels really pumpable. It feels very manipulatable. These cards, they were sitting there, asking for someone to deem them valuable. And then when they become valuable, everyone wants to complain or they want to like react in a certain type of way. And some of these cards, like the market is going to market. If you don't want this price, I tell you guys all the time, go grab one in Korean, go grab one in simplified Chinese, go grab one in Thai. Like, you don't have to have the English version. I understand this is an English market watch video, but there's so many opportunities out there. If you guys want this card, like I personally don't want this card. I think it's a cool card. I'm glad I have the other Umbreon. I have this on today's video as well. Let's share this tab. So I'm happy I have this one. Like, this one is just so much better. It has more texture, and I have in Japanese as well. So I traded my Charizard V from Brilliant Stars for this card almost straight up. And for me, it's like I'm gonna order. I've been pushing back the Charizard V in simplified Chinese. I believe it was like $50-ish. So need to grab that again. But I don't mind having that card in another language. Like, for me, I really wanted this one in Japanese just because all the details. I wanted to see the texturing on it. Like, it's just such a cool looking card. The rainbow borders, textures is crazy. Where as far as like the Charizard V from Brilliant Stars, it doesn't have that same level of intricacy in the card. So I need to have that I will get that in a different language. It doesn't need to be in English. And I pulled that one myself, so I had like a little bit of sentimental value, but I was like, I could get this card. Like, that's where I'm at right now with my collection. I'm really thinking about just all my big SIRs, SARs, all the alternate arts, like just laying them out on a OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace, and just like make me an offer or take the entire lot, right? Like, just make me an offer, get rid of them. Like, a lot of you guys have also asked me, like, how are you getting rid of some of your sealed product? And what I do is pretty much what Distro does, right? Is make bundles. I'll throw like a Crown Zenith ETB with a Silver Tempest and a 3-pack blister, and I'm like, they're only going to be bundles. Like, it's only going to be bundled together. I'm not separating it, right? And that's how you just get rid of like some of the product that isn't necessarily going to move as fast as the other stuff. And people buy all the time, especially right now in a Pokemon bull market. That it's really easy. But quick thing to show you guys really quick on the stream while everyone's here. What I've been grabbing lately. So I actually grabbed this Terapagos, from Prismatic. I think this card is really undervalued, as well as the other Terapagos from Stellar. And then I also grabbed, so I showed you guys the Korean Tyranitar that I got, but just like these little frames, right? Like, yes, this card is not a PSA 10 by any means. There's like a giant like nick on the cover on the corner. It's good. It's a good copy, right? But I got it for like $50. Like, it is what it is. I wanted this card. I was not going to miss out on this card, but I didn't want to get graded, so I just threw it into this slab right here, and I think it looks awesome. It's a really cool display piece, and it's just a alternate thing that I mean, there's so many different ways people can display cards, right? It doesn't have to be the PSA 10 graded slab for you to own it in your arsenal or in your collection. But going back to this Umbreon, guys, this is a buy. I never say like I never say what to buy, but for me, if I grab this, I paid I think 280 for this card. No problem. I just like that 280. If you can get this for like 250, oh my gosh! Like this is, to me, this is the card of the generation, and for it to be so cheap is just because the Terrestrial Festival had such good pull rates. I want to check really quick what the rest of that set is doing. The Sylveon's holding at 100. Leafeon. This is like this Leafeon card is one of the worst cards I've ever seen in my entire life. If you like this card, I don't know what to tell you. This card is terrible. People like try to put me onto this card. And I'm like, I literally do not get, I don't get why you guys like this card. Like, oh, it's like stained glass. Is it? Where's the stained glass vibes? Like, it looks like it's coming out of a book. But it just, to me, yeah, just not doing it. Just, I like the Sylveon. I think the next card that I'm going to get from Terrestrial is probably the Sylveon. But I'm going to wait for this thing to come down just a little more. I think it will. This booster box, I think I have the booster box on today's video. But that booster box is holding strong. The Roaring Moon in Japanese like $20 from Shinji Kanda. Like, it's crazy. And then we have stuff like the Jolteon and the Vaporeon. The Vaporeon is probably the worst, and the Eevee, this one, the special art rare, is probably like the worst evolutions. But this thing is a hot mess. This thing is so crappy. And I'm a Vaporeon fan, like OG Gen 1, but they just did not do it justice. Like, where is it? Like, where is it? Is it just floating in like the galaxy? And why is there like a giant glass like behind the thing? Like, it just doesn't make any sense, in my personal opinion. But yeah, people are gonna hype in FOMO. Okay, so let's get into more Japanese. V-Star Universe. Man, this thing is holding so strong. Like, the Japanese market, it's just tough right now because the sealed product is dry. There's just such a lack of sealed product. That's just, it is what it is. There's a lot of scalping out there. Of all the people that I talk to over there in Japan, they are also dealing with a scalper issue. They're having people from all over different countries, Japanese people as well, coming in, foreigners, tourists come and grab all these packs, grab all these booster boxes, and then resell them to the LGSs for, $50, $55, and then LGSs sell them to us for like $90, $80, $90, make that $30 profit because of that 15% new tax and tariff or whatever. And that's where we're at. And I think that's where we're going to be, unfortunately. Here's my 2 cents, my 10 cents for you guys. Go on Discord, try to make some friends, try to see if anybody has a plug, right, to get Japanese products, if that's what you're interested in, and see what they can do, and just ask if you can get some stuff in bulk, like a big order, so that's like worth it for them, 10, 20 boxes. Maybe grab a couple of your friends, ask them like, hey, I need to make a big Japanese purchase to make this worth it for the seller. Like, can we work something out, right? Yeah, just a little bit of leeway goes a long way, but yeah, it's just they're having problems as well, which sucks, dude. Like, I thought, and this is one of my like biggest L's. I thought Prismatic Evolutions was, oh no, Terrestrial Festival. I'm so sorry. I thought Terrestrial was going to be reprinted. I thought it was going to be reprinted into the ground. I mean, they've tried, like, they've been reprinting it pretty fairly, but it's just not budging. And that's the market. Until we get our stuff taken care of, and I said this multiple times on multiple lives, that's just where we're at with the Japanese market. Everything works around the United States market, in Pokemon International. And then, yeah, let's go to Heatwave Arena. Oh, shoot, I just closed that tab. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's go back. Heatwave. Okay. So, $75. I mean, this thing just stays. Like, this whole, I can close my eyes, and it's just $70. Okay, I mean, the cheapest, I think, here you go. Here's a thought. The cheapest these things are going to get is $65. $65 is now the new MSRP, like the closest to new MSRP. And for Pokemon Japan. That's just Japanese Pokemon product. That's just what it is, guys. Like, you're going to have to pay a little bit more to participate in this hobby now. Now that's the inflation, the inflammatory inflation populist Pokemon stuff. That's I'm just joking, obviously. But with Pokemon being so popular, that's where we're at, guys. Like, we're gonna have to pay. I was like just talking to again my boy Jodo Jake. I was like, man, I'm trying to find some Journey for like a deal, right? And I did. I ended up grabbing Journey for a deal. And same thing with like Prismatic Evolutions, right? Like, I didn't get any of the Costco drops. I was late to grabbing some at the Costco in person. I got off work late. And Prismatic's right there at $90. And I was talking to my boys, and Jake was like, yeah, you're gonna have to pay. Like, this is, if you want Prismatic, like, you're just gonna have to pay, and it's fine. And I agree. Like, dollar cost averaging into like little sets like that, like $90 for a Prismatic ETB every other week or whatever, that's fine. It is what it is. But for me, I'm just gonna have to like hold off on some of this like Japanese product, because once I go to Japan, hopefully every year, so maybe twice a year, I can grab stuff for my collection, and then that's really it. Like, I don't really have the urge to rip Japanese packs anymore. I want to open Korean packs because it's like half the price, or sometimes, I mean, you can still grab Sword and Shield Korean booster boxes for in the 20s, which is crazy. I believe Journey Together is also in the 20s as well, so you can still open Korean. And for me, I love Korean. I think it's great. I think it's fun to open. And I really don't understand why it gets the hate that it gets. Let's go on to eBay really quick. Let's see what Journey, or it's called Battle Partners. I'm sorry. Battle Partners, Korean. You find one for 28 and in the United States. That's what you want. So you want somebody that's in the United States. But yeah, you grab one right here. I had some. Wow, Lewis Clefairy for $80-ish. That's awesome. Wow, you can really just buy that. That's crazy. I might just do that. I might just grab that Lewis Clefairy. That's like one of my favorite cards, and I don't have. Let's see, Destined Rivals or Glory, Team Rocket. About $40, $32. You can find one. 33. Let's see, United States. Let's see if we can sort this by US only. Yeah, about $40. Damn, that's crazy because of the tariffs. Like, US fast seller, no tariffs guaranteed. $40, right, for this. But I guess that's the price for that. Is the, oh my gosh, I'm not even showing you guys the. Oh my gosh, I'm slipping. Hold on, guys. Let's share this screen. Let's go to, okay, right here. My bad, guys. And add a stage. Cool. All right. Yeah. Glory of Team Rocket right here. You can grab some for about $40 in Korean. Not bad if you want to just open stuff, right? There's a lot of us that are just are itching. I'm itching right now. But let me show you guys the other box. All right, here, Journey. Yeah, Battle Partners, Journey Together, whatever you want to call it. It's $28. So you can just have fun ripping that, or you can buy the Lewis Clefairy right here for that. So pretty good. I think that is a really good deal for a lot of people that just want to collect cards. A lot of people, they think that they'll never get product because it's not in Japanese or English, and there's so many good Korean booster boxes. Now that we're here, like, let's just like look at this, like, and there's also I know this always turns into a Korean and simplified Chinese stream. It's so funny. But yeah, you can get Heat Wave right here, $34, Black Bolt in the 40s, White Flare 40s. And then there's, man, I really regret not picking this up. This Meowth promo, so good. I thought this, can anyone in the chat correct me? I thought this was a Japanese exclusive, not a Korean exclusive. So I am tripping. That is definitely Korean. That is 100% Korean. Let's see. Oh, is it a set? Do I get all the? Oh, that's kind of cool. You get all of them? Is that what this is? Do we get all of these? That's cool. I would want it in Korean. I for some reason I thought it was a Japanese exclusive, but in Korean is just way freaking better. That is awesome. Super, super awesome. Okay, so let's move on. Let's take a sip. All right, and then we have a Glory of Team Rocket booster box. It's down $2. Like last week, it was like $105-ish, and now floating right there, right at the $95 mark. So that's just where we're at, guys. $100. Probably on Tuesday, it's going to be $100. Like, wait, like, let's, again, double check. Let's double check eBay. Glory of Team Rocket. All right. Let's see. And Japanese. Why is it not showing up in Japanese? Globe Team Rocket. Maybe because maybe there's an S. About $92, $97, $100. Yeah, it just sucks. Like, I'm more bummed about the Japanese market than I am about the English market. The English market, it feels like we have a chance to get stuff at MSRP, but at the Japanese market, we have a zero chance of grabbing stuff at MSRP. I mean, unless you live in Japan, obviously. But that's crazy, guys. Like, that's just where the market is. Next, more bad news. White Flare booster box. Like, again, I need both White Flare and Black Bolts for the collection, but I'm not paying $85 for it. I'm just not. In Japan, they're going for $55-ish, $50, and until they continue to print this stuff. And I told you guys last week, I've been watching a lot of Japanese YouTube, having it auto dubbed, and yeah, it's just the same. It's really, really, Pokemon is so popular right now. The craziness of Phantasmal Flames, it carried on to Japan. Right now, for what I remember from that YouTube channel I was watching, it's $150,000 yen, which is like, I think it translates to $110 ish. You guys can correct me in the comments. But yeah, if that is where that box is, but mind you, they always come down. Like, it always come down at least, $30, $40. Probably within a month. It was when this channel started, I was trying to open up booster boxes every Friday. And I would always have to tell myself, I'm like, oh man, you could be one of the first to open this box and beat the crowd, but you're going to pay like $30 more every single set. But I knew that if I just waited, 2-3 weeks, I mean, these booster boxes would get all the way down to like the 40s. And I'd be like, okay, cool. Now I could feel comfortable buying some of these booster boxes. But now it's like $85, dude. That's kind of crazy. Again, let me know how you guys feel about the Japanese market. I'm sure a lot of you guys are here to listen to the Japanese content because there's so little of it out there. Next, we have Mega Brave, probably my favorite booster box so far in the Scarlet and Violet era for both Japanese and English. Mega Block. Phantasmal Flames, it looks cool, but it doesn't look as cool as this. Not as cool as a Lucario Uppercut. Box looks absolutely great. And for me, as a box collector, that's where we're at. This got down to $85. Not anymore. It shot right back up. So it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let's see what they're listed at. 102, 189, but the 90 with $15 shipping. Like, gosh, dude, so bad. Then I checked eBay. Like, that's just what it was. Like, when what was it, last Saturday when I went live, I was talking about this booster box, and it looked like it was gonna come down. I was like, oh, cool, like 85. Like, that's exactly where it probably should be, $85. Then Mega Symphonia was about $65, and now they shot right back up. And yeah, Pokemon Japan, dude. Like, you don't be letting us down like Pokemon International is doing right now. Next, a lot of you guys wanted me to cover this monstrosity of a card in all the good ways, right? Let's go near mint. Mew EX, probably number 2 or 3, depending who you are. Cards of the era. This card is great. It's so good. Yeah, I love how it's just like it's like a preschool book, children's book style. So simplistic. It's so awesome. They're the little Poliwhirl, Oddish. Like, it's just a really, really great card. And you either love this card or you hate this card. But I know a lot of us just hate this price. What is it, $700? What they've been selling for? Something like that. Yeah, about 600. And then PSA 10 was two grand, which is absolutely insane. Look at this price movement for the year. 655%. Like, I was covering it all the way up. I was coming right here at 75. It doesn't show on the chart, but it was a $75 card. And I was like, maybe in Japanese, it was a $75 card. And I was like, oh, it's a great card. I think it should sit around like $100. Gone. I just made a video about Bubble Mew as well. Like, this thing is gone. Like, if you don't want it, if you want this card, you're gonna have to get it in another language. And even Korean is like $300. There's other languages I don't want to say that are really cheap for this card, but I'm gonna keep that one to myself. I'm gonna gatekeep, if as you will. All right. Next, we have Black Bolt Booster Bundle, about $48. I told you guys what I've been grabbing them from Dick's Sporting Goods. It just irks me and pains me to just be here for booster bundles. This is like $50 freaking dollars. Just doesn't feel right for a booster bundle of Pokemon cards. Like, if I can't grab these at MSRP, and even Dick's Sporting Goods just like overcharges. They charge $35 for booster bundles. I'm like, dude, these better appreciate in price. I'm just kidding. I love this box. I can look at these boxes forever, but I do want to create a pretty big position of Black Bolt and White Flare booster bundles. I think they just need to continue to print this. It just keep on. Send them to all the Dick's Sporting Goods. Send them, like, maybe we see the next Costco drop is potentially a Black Bolt White Flare combo. That'd be cool. But more Prismatic would be cool as well. So we saw what Surging did. We saw how Surging just absolutely nuked. We should take a look at Surging as well. I'll show you guys. Shout out to Oh, it's actually right back there. Shout out to Team Rocket Joey. We went golfing the other day, and he hooked me up with a Surging Sparks booster box for a really good deal. So shout out to you, Joey. Thank you for that, and always looking out for me. So great freaking dude right there. Go give him a follow, of course. One of the best YouTubers in the entire Pokemon space. Continues to grow, and he's on his way to 100K very, very soon. Like, I don't doubt that whatsoever. But go back to the video. We have Surging Sparks right here, about $70. And we saw, I mean, this thing was just got some Mike Tyson haymakers thrown at the price because of all those reprints. And I suppose it's supposed to be a Walmart drop next Wednesday of Prismatic ETBs, right? And then potential more Costco. Like, oh my gosh. Maybe I should just go walk into my Costco and see if there's any of this stuff left. Supposedly there is, which is just wild, bro. So wild. It's a good looking ETB. I need to add one to my collection. I think I love Vivid Voltage. I posted one right here. Let's take this one down really quick. I think this is one of the best looking. Reminds me of like Naruto anime. Like, it's such a really good looking booster box or ETB. So it reminds me of, a lot of this one. I think this one looks really, really cool. I think it looks better than the actual booster box, in my personal opinion. But again, guys, let me know how you guys feel in the comments down below. And then for everyone that's here, can you guys just do me a big favor? 27, 28 of you guys here, can you just like the stream? Just like the stream. Push this out to the universe, to the YouTube monetization. If you guys, if I provided any type of entertainment or value, just please smash the like. And again, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it very, very much so. All right, let's get to, all right, Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle. These things are crazy. And this is how I think we're going to get the reprints for the like. Here's my theory. This is gonna give a little foreshadowing to my video that I'm uploading currently. I just think that we're gonna get these maybe 1, 2, 3 waves now with the wave system. Maybe we'll get some of those reprints of booster boxes and ETBs on the back end as well, just a little bit, but the majority of the bulk is gonna come in those first wave. And then it's just booster bundle time and collection box time. We kind of seen that prior. I remember in the Sword and Shield era, what they would do is they would print all those collection boxes stuff, all the ancillary products, all these like random little things. And then we'd finally get, you know, the ETBs and then the booster bundles at the end. When the booster bundles were like announced, right? Towards what, Lost Origin, I believe, is when the booster bundles started coming out. And so, you know, they made us buy all this like expensive crap with all this extra stuff, dice, little like jumbo cards or figures or whatever, because those boxes are not cheap. They're like 60, you know, with tax, like $65. So they know that we just want the packs. They know that this is the best bang for your buck. But it seems like they just can't print enough of these things. Like, I'm sure these are all automated, right? They're not like the booster box where people have to like check the packs, stack the packs, do that, then wrap the box. This is a different process. I saw the machine doing these, so I just don't know why these can't be on a 24-hour loop in the space. It just, to me, it doesn't make any freaking sense why we haven't got a reprint. So, guys, again, let me know how you feel about the $57 Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle. It's just absolutely criminal that we are here. All right, and then we go back into Cosmic Eclipse, right? There's so many amazing cards here, so much opportunity. In my favorite Sun and Moon set, Unified Minds is like my second, but just as like for the what were these called, the secret rares, right? The secret rare with all the character arts. I love these. Like the Pikachu secret rare just was amazing. Like anything red and Pikachu, just with the game, like you're selecting, what is this from, like Pokemon Yellow? Just so good. Like these are all great pickups right now. And why I'm showing a lot of you guys these cards is because like a lot of people haven't seen these. There's a lot of new people that are watching probably the stream right now. They're gonna watch this stream back and aren't gonna grab some of these cards. Like don't look at what's popular right now. I would be grabbing stuff like this if you could find this in a wild. Like this is up there with the alternate arts, with the Lugia, the Giratina, in my personal opinion, whole different vibe. But it was a vibe. It was such a time. I thought I would never own these cards until I figured out that I could grab these in simplified Chinese. So I grabbed all of these and they look so awesome. And I understand they're not textured. They're not like super crazy. But they're crazy. They're crazy to me. Like I love these cards. This is one of my top favorite cards of all time and has no texture. It's just 3 of the baby Pokemon. I love all 3 of these cute little guys. I'm a huge Clefairy fan, big Togepi fan. Igglybuff is cool. Jigglypuff. Yeah, I love Jigglypuff. So these are 3 of my favorite starters right there. Starters, I guess, babies or whatever. These are awesome. Like $56 in English. I mean, you can grab them for probably like $10 in other languages. Definitely in Chinese, you can grab like a whole lot. But yeah, I was looking at art sets as well, and just these are just like thoughts in my mind. Just collect art sets, guys. Like every single blister, maybe grab 2, 3, 4 sets of the biggest set that you believe, you know, Destined Rivals, Journey Together, Prismatic doesn't have sleeve blisters, but just popular sets, maybe Paldea. I don't know, because the Pokemon on Paldea aren't really, you know, stand-up Pokemon. Maybe Obsidian Flames because it's Charizard and Dragonite. But you see right here, right? I mean, the proof is in pudding. About $500. You hold on to a lot of these. I think these are cool. I think these are really, really great. $350, even if it's the market price, let's just say $270. That's great for what, $20 or $25-ish for these packs now in 2025. So just something to think about. Like think about the potential for some of these sets, and you ask yourself, like, do I think the set is going to be better than Cosmic? Do I think it's going to be better than, you know, Unified Minds, or can it appreciate as much as some of those sets? A lot of people are going to say yes, simply because we're just in a Pokemon bull market. But we can't just be for certain, right? We can't just say that everything's going to just be up forever. And that's just the sentiment around the entire hobby right now, is that it's only gains, it's only pumps. There was so many comments this morning in my last video, everyone's saying it's only pumps, it's only up forever. It's pretty wild. That's the market for you. That's what everyone's thinking, and someone has to say it. Next, we have Paldea Evolved booster box. Like, dude, this is wild. Dun dun dun. Cue the music. I'm gonna get a soundboard for sure for my next live. But I will be live tomorrow as well. We're gonna talk about the Reddit roundup. More fun, just jokey stuff, just random stuff on Reddit. Good old Pokemon are investing on Reddit. But Paldea Evolved, right? Paldea Evolved now a $500 booster box. It is going and gone. So I ask you guys, for everyone that's going to watch this one back, everyone in the comments right now, in chat, leave a chat. Why would you pick this up instead of Brilliant Stars? Why would you pick this, you know, two of these up instead of a Sun and Moon booster box? Like, we can go back. The Sun and Moon base, I believe, is like $600. Like, think about what is super rare, super scarce. It's not SV. I tell you that much right now. Yeah, sure. Can this go to $700 by the end of the year? Maybe. Like, it's not going to be reprinted, and I just can't wrap my head around the decisions right now in the hobby. Like, for me, I'm just looking at any cheap Sun. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but should I hold this one? I just tell you guys, I'm just looking at every single cheap Sun and Moon booster box. Like, I'm like, 2 Paldea Evolved booster boxes, or Sun and Moon base, or I save up and buy a Cosmic Eclipse, right? I told you guys in that Cosmic Eclipse video, I said, if we see a big sell-off for a lot of these, let me go back to myself. If we see a big sell-off for a lot of these Scarlet and Violet era sets, guys, we are going to see some people take profit from the Sun and Moon era sets. We might even see people liquidate some X and Y stuff at a deal, right? Don't think that these people that have been holding this XY, Sun and Moon, even Sword and Shield product through the thick and thin, through just holding these gains tight, the moment, the smart ones, right? And I believe there's a lot of smart ones. They're going to see the opportunity, and let's say Mega, let's see Mega 02, Mega 03, Gen 10. And they've learned, they've had this recency bias, this good PTSD of the Scarlet and Violet era, and they're like, oh yeah, no, all of that early stuff, I'm buying. I don't care. I could hold, 2 boxes of my favorite Sun and Moon sets, but I need to capitalize. I need to go in, and I see the growth. Like, I'm holding Brilliant Stars, right? I'm holding two Brilliant Stars, but sets like Paldean Fates or Paldea Evolved is already there, right? We look at, it's already a $500 booster box. What makes me think that that it's not going to overpass some of these Sun and Moon sets or some of these Sword and Shield sets, right? when it's already done that, it's already proven to us, like, this is crazy gains. Like, what are we at for the year? For the year, not even for the, like, almost 300% for the year. Like, insane. I always thought that Pokemon was a slow growth as far as like the investment. That's how it should be until the Scarlet and Violet era. Like, we have surpassed that. Like, nothing makes sense anymore. So again, I guess I told you guys all the time, like, you're allowed to change your tune. You don't have to completely die on the hill of saying, like, I now believe in Pokemon investing. I now believe that you can actually park a lot of your capital and things are gonna go up really, really fast. This is another area that I have not explored and I didn't deem real. Like that meme, that girl on the plane. He's not real. He's not real. That back there is not real. That's like me with the Pokemon Center ETBs. I'm like, dang, these things, like they really do not print a lot of these. That's the overall madness to the situation. They don't print any of these. Like, it seems like, I remember these things were hard to get in the Sword and Shield era when there was no stamp promos, and that, like, they've just been insane and unstoppable. 1 year. Like, dummy prices, just dummy prices. And I don't even know if collectors want this, or I don't know who's buying these, because they're selling, right? They're selling. I mean, currently they're selling. People are still buying them for, $500 to $600. They're selling. If you're one of these buyers, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, what's your thought process that this is going to a K? Is this going to a K? Is this going to 1K in the next year, 2 years? I don't think so. I broke down the stamp promo for a lot of these cards, and I didn't think that was real too, but the graded play on some of those were absolutely incredible. But guys, just look at, now every time I hit a Pokemon drop, I have to try to get one of these, and if I'm seeing, close to $700, I'm out. I am out. And lastly for today's live, we're going to be talking about Silver Tempest. I've been telling you guys to grab Silver Tempest at the $75 mark all the way up to $100 mark. I pretty much stopped buying at like $170. To see it right now at, what are we at right now? About $475. The high, it's about to be a $500 booster box. Had no business being down there, but again, guys, grab this instead of Paldea Evolved. Maybe grab, if you have enough for 4 booster boxes, grab 2 and 2, right? I know it's a pretty big bill. Maybe 1 and 1 for majority of us, but it's a great booster box. We go look at the floor. Let's go look at this floor. 36 packs came from Legendary Treasures box. No, that's not the same. I mean, that could be a play though, just 36 sleeve booster packs, but it's not the same. And you don't know. You just don't know. I know it's 100% positive feedback, but you just never know. 440, and then like what, 5 or 6 of them, then he gets a 500. So probably a $500 booster box tomorrow. They're just going. We could just wake up tomorrow and a lot of this stuff is just gone. That's why, I mean, I've been going the extra, the extra mile and putting my boxes all in like acrylics and just really protecting some of my boxes. But all right, guys, that's gonna be a quick one, but appreciate you guys all for being here. And that was a weird time. It's like 7:30. I was gonna start this later, but I am like on my last leg, so freaking tired. But tomorrow will be the Reddit roundup around 7 o'clock, a little bit later of a time. But again, guys, I appreciate you guys for being here and spending some time with me. Peace out.